it permeated the whole. I can't use that word. I'm Mean Gene. Mean Gene only expresses himself in very simple language. Don't you believe Mean Gene ought to? No, there really is a Mean Gene. He doesn't exist. He's crazy. Howie number 1 was shot also. This is true. Over an argument involving slashed tires. Some guy shot him in the back with a shotgun about 3 blocks away from where I live. And it was a CB-related argument. And the poor kid, he was a young kid, about 19 or 20. And he went to the hospital in the KD, and he died about 3 days later. I shouldn't even be talking. That's not fun. It just shows you how far things can go. On CB. You know. Well, it wasn't entirely CB, but somebody did slash his tires and got into a big fight with it.
Okay, I'll continue my line of question.
But Howie number 1 is now, this is Howie number 2. Once you die, you are relegated to number 2 position.
All right, that's interesting.
You see, when you're alive, you're number 1. When you're dead, you're number 2.
Okay.
Okay,
let's resume where we left off.
I'm Howie number 2. I am Howie number 2. Well, look at my wallet. It says right here, my social security card. No, I mean my driver's license. It says Howie number 2. Well, that's conclusive proof that I am Howie number 2. Sure is. I mean, nobody can argue with that.
Continue.
Right. Now you go ahead and ask him anything you want to, but don't ask him his name or his age, because he's got a constitutional right not to answer them 2 questions. Now you can ask him what his most original ID was, for example, or you can ask him what his favorite firearm is. But if you ask him what his name or his age is, then he's treading on very thin constitutional ice. And a person who's versed with the Constitution,
how long is this going to go
they can
on?
take you to court, they can get an injunction to stop your mouth and what you're asking. And they can make you back it up. Now, if you can't back it up, I suggest you quit talking about it. All right. Otherwise, you're just being a fool.
Right. Now, can we shut up and continue?
No. Well, I think that you ought to continue because you started this in the first place. But I don't think that you ought to be making light of this situation at all. Because name and age are definitely not appropriate questions to be asking.
Your tractor's double parts.
Double parts. I'll tell you, that's not true either. I can take you to court for libel. I know my rights. I know exactly where I stand in terms of law, and I've always been on the side of the law. There was a time when I was a bad man out there rustling cattle and stealing horses, but I learned better because I went to jail for a stretch, and they taught me how to be a law-abiding and productive member of our social order.
You go back to a fucking corn belt.
Shut up. Corn belt. What's the corn belt?
Are you going to shut up, or we're going to use the whole tape on old, Howie number 2?
No, I'm Mean Gene.
Oh, give the fuck.
But Howie number 1 just handed me the microphone.
Become Beanie once again.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Beanie.
Hi. I slip in and out of these things quite easily. Just like ladies' lingerie.
Do you slip in and out of ladies' lingerie?
Of course, all the time.
With them in it?
This is theirs or yours? Oh, it's mine. I have a vast collection of ladies' underwear. And
what's your favorite piece?
No, wait, let me explain. You see, you're just too fast in passing judgment on me. You see, what I do is I like to feel the textures of lacy underthings.
Do you have a favorite piece?
He asked me before what produced excitement, what made my senses radiate with excitement, and that's feeling those lacy underthings. Okay? I can run my finger across a padded bra and It's sheer ecstasy.
It's interesting that we have a fellow that orders from Fredericks.
Oh, yes, I'm one of Castleton's
move
better
on.
customers.
You order from Fredericks.
No, Castleton. Sometimes Amy Lynn Adrian's. And at other times down at Maycock's. Maycock is one of my favorite places. I have a charge card from Maycock. I've used it sparingly because...
Do they sell crotchless pantyhoses?
Oh, of course not.
Oh, what type of girl do you take me to? Okay, let's move on to Cocky Rocky. We've had enough of you.
Oh, you
Trying to go it, fool? Don't keep smoking my cigarettes.
I'm not. I broke the filter off. Fooled you. Are you smoking one of your cigarettes? Take a look, man. I can
God,
do it.
Howie's back.
You see this? This used to be on here like this.
That's cute.
And I took it off.
Let's see if you can do it to the whole time.
You want to see me do it? Don't think I can do it? I'm capable of much more than you ever dreamed of. I bet you I can break every one of these cigarettes. I bet you I can take these cigarettes and get I don't know. And all be busted. No, I didn't even tell. Well, I'm getting a little.
You're a fun guy, aren't you?
Oh yeah. You know
Fun
me.
guy.
I like to thrust my elbow in your ribs and say, "Are you having fun?" How bad?
Some questions to Cocky Rocky.
Yeah, Cocky Rocky. Are you prepared to answer these questions?
Are you prepared to shut
Trust
up?
that.
Oh, very much.
Okay, let's hold it down. What's your name?
I'm trying to.
Cocky Rocky.
Cocky Rocky.
Your age?
18.
Have you
We
graduated?
didn't ask you what your IQ was. Ask your age.
Oh, that was so stupid. We're not even going to take that.
Will that be omitted?
Have you graduated yet?
Part of the gap.
They will say, have you graduated?
Pardon?
Will say, if I had graduated?
He's unable to speak coherently, and I learned that the other day at the Skill Center. How to say coherently. I mastered it too. I now can say lots of words pretty coherently. You don't think it's possible for a guy with third grade education to speak like all you guys, but I can do it. I've been studying up, doing my homework too. I got May the other day. Okay, go ahead.
Your favorite music? What is your favorite music?
I like space music. And
I think I've asked these. Oh, that's no.
And what?
And what?
I also like
Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
It's not important, really, what you like. Your likes and dislikes are of no concern to us.
and also Prokofiev.
Okay.
Prokofiev.
Who were or who are your teenage idols? Just one.
Weren't Elvis one of your idols?
No. My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah. How about Iggy?
And Iggy, not Iggy, no.
Not
He's
even-
my idol now, but he's not a teenager.
We were 18.
My mom was a teenager.
No.
She was a teenage mother, wasn't she?
Yes.
She was a teenage
Have you worshipped idols for very long? How about graven images?
Who the hell's asking the questions?
Me.
God, you fucking...
Me. I'm asking the
How?
question.
Even you turn into...
I'm Mean Gene.
Turn into bees. I can't.
Oh, I'm back again.
All right, put your shoe in your mouth.
Temporarily.
God. Could you turn into
I may
like a
revert.
mushroom or something?
Oh,
Something quiet.
no, a centipede.
That'd be quiet, wouldn't it?
Oh no, they make a lot of noise.
Well,
Especially if they're wearing oversized shoes.
Well, why don't you turn into a
If
centipede?
they're wearing them galoshes, boy, them centipedes
God,
can
how
be very
bad.
disturbing. You know about centipedes, don't you? They got lots of legs, and all them little legs, they got shoes on. Boy,
My
they
God.
make a lot of noise.
Howie.
No, it's Mean Gene. You
I
gotta
thought
get
you
it
were
right,
kidding
buddy.
me.
Howie's dead. He died tragically.
Why-
He was shot.
Why don't, okay,
He died in my arms. I shed tears of grief. Go ahead.
okay.
Proceed, man. You have my blessing and permission.
Thanks.
To be either panel or participant. Incidentally. Never mind. Incidentally, never mind. Don't repeat questions.
What type of clothes do you prefer to wear?
I don't prefer to wear clothes. That was a loaded question.
You know what?
I asked it in all sincerity, actually.
You're a loaded person.
Oh, gee.
I prefer to wear uniforms.
That's Vixen answer.
Yeah, that would be Vixen's question.
Okay.
What are your?
I prefer to take off all of my clothes. Every time I do that, I end up.
Yeah, you do. His end is always
His
up.
end is always up.
His end has been up for a
Even
while.
when he's wearing clothes.
He's got a stamp on his back. This end up.
He's the mooner.
The Marine.
He ends up on the wrong end of the stick.
What is your favorite religion?
Paper.
What
Religion of the First Church of the Nether Void.
Of the what?
Of the Nether Void.
Is that part of Star Wars?
Now, what happens then is no matter what you do in this life, whether you're good, whether you're bad, or whether you just do anything or whether you do nothing, no matter what
Santa Claus
happens,
still gives you something in your stomach.
no matter what happens, you go to a land of eternal torture when you die. And 1,000 flies come and buzz in and out of your armpits and eat all of the hair off of your body.
Of course, being relatively hairless, you wouldn't have that problem.
You crawl in and out of your nose and mouth.
You never develop the normal pubic hairs, which are characteristic of adolescence.
How do you know?
Oh, I've seen it naked. I've seen boys before.
With this one in particular?
Oh, yes.
Here's a loaded question. Beanie, are you having sex with Rocky?
With Rocky? Of course, all the time.
Okay, that was interesting.
I'm usually
Rocky, are you having sex with Beanie?
Yes, I'm usually the aggressor, and he's usually the submissive.
So, do you bond him?
No,
Is it bonded? Do you wear your high heels and poke at him?
no, I just told
You own high heels.
He doesn't know high heels.
He doesn't?
He's never owned a pair of high heels in his life.
Do you?
Of course not. That's interesting. Only my waffle stompers. He's got imprints all over his body. I've made an impression on him.
Waffle?
Waffle. Have you ever? Can you think of any more poignant questions to ask? Yeah. That might evoke you always say a rather hostile response.
Coffee, Rocky.
Here's a question we haven't.
What is your opinion of plastic wear?
Plastic.
Plastic apparel, plastic or rubber apparel.
He wears rubber underpants. That's just
Well,
That's not so bad as you, Beanie. You got rubber sheets.
Well, I have to admit that. That isn't my fault. Well, what are you? They performed an operation on my.
What do you think of
penis.
Plastic.
Fingers.
Plastic or rubber
So I've
apparel.
been back several times to get the opening enlarged. He says. Every time I still pee the bed a little bit.
Are you Beanie?
No,
You're Howie.
I'm not Howie.
You're Mean Gene.
I'm Mean Gene.
Are you
None
anyone else
other.
ever?
Yours truly, Mean Gene here.
Are you anyone else ever?
Well, yeah, sometimes.
Are you ever Sammy Safety?
I think it would be.
I don't like that Sammy.
I think it
Safety.
would be me.
He's too much of a ratchet job for me. I just can't take that verbosity and that loquacity.
Rocky has the floor.
I've been to the skill center Friday, Thursday, and Wednesday. And
I was right. I was watching.
I'm going to
Mummy.
go back Monday, and I'm going to get more skills.
No,
I'm going to get more skills.
Well, let's see if we can turn you into a carpenter.
I wanted, well, Jesus was. You making fun of carpenters?
No.
Jesus was a carpenter, and
Are you
it's
gonna-
honorable trade
Are
for a
you
man.
plan on becoming a carpenter?
Hell, I already am one.
You build birdhouses.
I don't build nothing like that.
What do you build?
Build houses.
Oh, God.
Build houses for people to live in. I know how to handle one of them saws. You never see nobody better with joists and studs than me, especially with the studs. But however, I do handle joists pretty well.
That's fascinating.
See, I'm a versatile person.
Obviously.
I've been down the skill center.
Rocky
I've acquired many
he has
skills.
other questions for you.
Yeah, I saw the Mummy the other night, and I thought it would be neat to walk the streets all taped up in black electrician's tape like the Mummy.
Oh, we'll print that.
Did you walk the streets of glory? Did you?
No,
You're
I walk the
asking
streets.
They're not asking my questions.
I didn't say they
Yeah,
were.
I'm
I'm saying
saying
you're
you're
asking
relevant.
questions.
Well, of course I am.
The guy with the paper asked the questions.
Oh, okay.
Not the guy with the mouth.
Well, you have a mouth.
Not as large.
Not a deep mouth. But perhaps your orifice is not as large. But your projection of voice is equally loud. But I imagine. I wouldn't have used that adjective.
I know you wouldn't have.
You're a simpering sap. So there. What do you think of this guy anyway?
Oh, okay.
Let's have opinions, everybody.
Let's have a question.
What about this guy?
I'll have to agree with simpering Sad.
I'm questioning him. You know what? He looks like a blonde Prince Valiant.
Prince Valiant was blonde.
No, he wasn't. I was not. Only his hairdresser.
Ask another question.
Go ahead. I'll be quiet. Just remain on the sidelines on the bench. Will not interject anymore until I'm called upon.
Do you have some questions for Cocky?
No question.
I have cross-examination.
Oh my. You just said you were going to shut up. Now are you quiet? There you go. Cocky, do you have any questions for me?
Yes.
Besides Beanie,
Yes,
Rocky, or myself?
yes, but I can't think of them. But when I say them, I'll say them.
All right, up with it.
I'll have to ask them other questions, and I'll say them.
Finger down the throat.
Pardon?
I'll have to say them later.
All right. You don't have any questions, Mason?
Subsequent questions here.
You're not being quiet.
I'm trying to be quiet.
No subsequent questions. Let's have Beanie talk some questions.
Well, no. Let's hold on.
Yeah, come on.
I'd like to go out into the black room.
Please, no funny.
I wish to cross-examine.
It's fun.
the
If
witness.
If you would.
Then you can run around without your clothes on.
That black room.
Rocky, will you allow yourself to be cross-examined by Beanie or
I think
Howie?
we should yield to cross-examination.
Well, it's not up to you. It's up to him.
But only by Beanie,
He's
not
under
by
oath.
Howie.
He is under oath. He must answer the questions. We are cross-examining this witness. We want him to answer directly, without evasion. So we're going to ask him all the questions we want to, unless you object to this procedure.
All right, Mr.
Informal
Prosecuting
writing.
Attorney. All right, Mr.
We're going to continue with the cross-examination now. That's all there is to it.
Prostitute.
But being the judge and the speaker of this forum,
No, I'm judge during execution. I'm going to continue this line of inquiry. Now, Cocky Rocky, is it true or is it not true that on the 27th day of October, in the year of our Lord, 1977, that you
haven't got a question, do you?
Yes, I do have a question. I'm formulating one quickly. that you went to the address, which happens to be the address of one by the name of Tina Slut, in which you engaged.
Objection, prosecutor.
Overruled.
What?
Overruled. I'm the judge, jury, and executioner.
Oh, I see. Howie is the judge. Mean Green, Gene Beans, is he the executioner?
I don't know. These individuals that you have mentioned have absolutely nothing to do with this case. Your dishonor. And it wasn't intended to be. That's your designated title. Dishonor.
Fascinating.
I wish you come up with something better.
Sometimes call it Spock.
Fascinating. Logical.
None of their callers.
No, I call it treason. That's the reason.
Have you had time to formulate a question for
Yes, I have.
Okay.
You interrupted me midway through the question. I'd like to repeat it. On the 27th day of October, did you or did you not have occasion to come by the legal residence of one Tina Slut, and at which time did you participate in unnatural sex with the aforementioned?
Prosecution is leading the witness.
Yes, I'm leading him to a certain death. Now, if you continue to evade these questions, you're not representing yourself, because only a fool would represent himself in a court of law. He does have to answer your dishonor. He must answer. He is under oath to answer. If he does not answer, I will find him in contempt of court.
No, we didn't have a natural sex. She won't allow it, or he or she won't allow it. We only made doo-doo eyes to each other.
That is unnatural sex in the eyes of the court.
It's unnatural.
Dr. Rocky, what are your particular forte?
It is our firm conviction that both Cocky Rockies have... Now, wait a minute. Silence. We will have no more outbursts. No more outbursts, please.
We have to know what he's for.
In the opinion of the judge, and from our perspective, I can only say that the relations that went on between Tina Slut and the Cocky Rocky, whether it involved making eyes at one another or other more direct means of contact, certainly are to be loathed and disdained by this court. They are certainly illegal. They are certainly subject to prosecution.
You don't have to answer that question from anyone that asks.
No, I'm making a statement that you have not posed any questions. You're dishonored.
We don't have to hear that statement from someone that wears pantyhose.
Would you care to examine? Okay.
They are Argyle socks and wingtips, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Very
smartly dressed. Where'd you get that jacket?
No, it's a sweater. J-Mart. For all the classy folks always know, it's our savings store. J-Mart. Anyway, as I was saying, we have reasonable suspicions that the Cocky Rocky and the Tina Slut were both present in this courtroom today and under indictment for making goo-goo or whatever they choose to call it. I believe they are guilty of unnatural sexual activity. And they could be prosecuted by the law. And I, however, recommend leniency in this matter, because I feel that both the Cocky Rocky and Tina Slut can be successfully rehabilitated. I think that taken to a sexual indoctrination center and given the proper stimuli, that they both could lead useful and productive lives, sexually and non-sexually, if given the chance. Now, we recommend leniency to the court today, and it's up to you, you 9 honest men who sit on the jury and sit in judgment of these two. You must decide now, unanimously, if these two shall be sentenced to hard labor and an interminable sentence, or whether, instead, they will be rehabilitated so they can lead normal, or at least quasi-normal lives. Now I await your decision. I hope that you will temper justice with mercy, that you will understand the circumstances both of this and fun. Oh yes. I'm not here for fun. And I think that's your attitude.
I didn't ask the question.
I don't
ask you the question.
Yes, well, I'm responding to the question
you weren't asked to.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Well,
As judge, jury, and executioner, I will respond.
He's no fun.
Oh, I am indeed.
He's no fun.
You're on trial here. Yes, you are. Judgment will be passed.
Good judgment's already passed.
And justice will be meted out to you in no uncertain terms. You will feel the wrath of the gavel, perhaps on your head. So, or in more sensitive places on your body. But I will tell you this: you will not escape the judgment of this court. I will find you in contempt. You see, I am going to the extreme. I'm attempting to give you another chance. I want to rehabilitate you. I want to give you an opportunity to prove yourself. But if you continue to obstruct the court, to return this nonsense, if you continue to be uncooperative,
we can boycott this filibuster.
This is not a filibuster.
It obviously is.
That snicker was uncalled for. In this court, you will.
Court, you can't snicker.
Oh, yes, that's right.
But Beanie, we must
have a
ask
certain
what
decor
your
we have to
political
maintain.
aspirations are being proponent.
This courtroom will be cleared. If there are any further Now we want you to deliver a verdict.
Well, all right.
Impartially. Now you can deliberate as long as you wish, but you must have a verdict in the next 5 minutes, because these two accused individuals stand not only to lose their freedom, but their lives. Not only their lives and their freedom, but their reputations and the reputations of their mothers and their aunts and they're all interrelated. If you condemn them, all stand condemned. If you exonerate them, then all are exonerated. You must carefully consider your verdict, because their reputations, their lives, their freedom, all hang in the balance now.
All right, well, we have
what shall it be? What shall it be? Justice or injustice?
We've deliberated.
Mercy or vindictiveness? What will the jury deliver?
You know what's funny about it?
The jury has deliberated, and we've decided on a 2-point conviction.
Please do this on I feel myself at the mercy of your pediness.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes.
You are the foreman of the jury. Please read the verdict so that all may hear.
Tina Slut and Cocky Rocky, not guilty. Prosecuting attorney, guilty.
Other charges will be filed.
The court is settled.
We will appeal to a higher court.
We will have this.
But we don't have time to do it.
Beanie, are you going to run for office?
I've run for office.
What kind of office?
Well, many offices.
Right now you got to run to the deal.
Is that your office, John? With me now.
You got to want the only way to get rid of him is he just goes and takes a piss and just locks the door. We'll get rid of Howie, me, Gene, and Beanie.
In one fatal swoop.
Maybe a prosecuting attorney, is it?
Okay, the court is adjourned officially. Now we may continue with more pressing matters. Okay? Okay.
Okay, go take your piss. We'll call you.
Shall I stay in here until that time? You may summon me when
Find something to do. There's plenty of toilet paper.
Oh, that's easy.
No. Oh, how should we begin? After that harangue we just went through. What's funny is I bet he probably does that at home by himself in front of the TV or something. Watches Perry Mason and turns in. All right, Cocky Rocky or Vaughn Nixon. Does Cocky have any questions to ask anyone besides me?
Well, in conclusion, I might say, I've never been before a psychiatrist before, so for all the readers or something, please have mercy or something.
Or something.
I know I said, I guess, say it like this.
Better hurry, he's coming back.
I've never been before a psychiatrist before, so I throw myself at the mercy of all the readers.
Well,
Do you think
Sniffle,
do
sniffle.
you think the readers have any mercy?
No. I wouldn't either. Does Punk Rock Magazine have any mercy? No.
Oh. Hey, I'm doing some serious reading. No, you're doing some live reading. In which case, you may turn the lights off. But out of consideration for you and your broadening interest, we will turn the lights back on. Your narrowing interest, let's say.
Stag Mag.
Yeah, I'm glad you did that. 27-year-old Marcy is engaging in sex with her 16-year-old son. Your ineptitude is worldwide.
Well,
No, internationally.
We're glad
to have you back.
Please.
Oh, I discern a change of attitude.
Do you have skates?
Who you asking a question to?
Only cheapskates.
Oh, Jesus.
He has the question goes to you.
This question was it made for me?
What do you believe
Yeah,
about
it's
Salt
made
Lake
right
City?
for you.
This is a round question.
That is a good question.
Is this a roundtable question?
What do you believe about Salt Lake City?
What do I believe about Salt Lake City? Well, Salt Lake City has a really neat place, and the Beach Boys will be coming soon. That's what I believe.
Okay, what do you believe about Salt Lake City?
Well, I think it's a fun place to go.
Cocky Rocky, what do you believe about Salt Lake City?
It's pretty salty.
And I don't believe in it at all.
Who are you?
You disbelieve in
Oh,
Salt
I
Lake
see.
City? That in itself is a crime. You may be.
What do you believe about skates?
Skates? I only believe in cheapskates.
What do you believe about skates?
I believe that this guy used that joke twice.
What do you believe about
I used it
skates?
repeatedly because it merited repetition.
What do you believe about skates?
They get me around, but besides that, I don't like them.
What do you believe about
I
skates?
believe you got a punchline.
What do you believe about skates?
I believe you got a punchline.
But you have to tell me what you believe about skates.
You're the skates go. This is skates.
What do you believe about
Curd.
You don't know anything about skates?
Worse than good.
And what do you think about skate, Vaughn?
They go around.
Oh, we.
یکی نظاره دوا کنی. کمان کشی دیو در کمی که زنی به تیرم و من غمی. همه غمم بود از همین که خدا نکرده خطا کنی. چه روزها به شب آوردم چه روزها به شب آوردم در این که با وجود عزیزت شبی به روز آورم جون رفت که با ما سخن نمیگویی، چه کردم که به هجران تو سزاوارم یا من از حکایت عشقی تو بس کنم هیهات، مگر اجل که ببندد زبان گفتارم یا مگر اجل که ببندد زبان گفتارم. ای تیر غمت را دل گشاخ نشانه، ای تیر غمت را دل گشاخ نشانه، جمعی به تو مشغول تو باید زمیانه، جمعی به تو مشغول تو باید زمیانه. بلبل به چمن زانگل رخسار نشاندی، پروانه در آتش شده اسرار نهاندی، آرزو فقیر یکی در پیر و جواندی، یعنی همه جا عکس رخ یاد نماندی.